Grace Gire is 17 years old. She dropped out of primary school while in class 6 to marry a 32-year-old man. She is now 6 months pregnant. Why did you get married when you are young?
It's life, but it's life.
What challenges do you face as a young wife? The challenge.
The challenge.
Yeah, mashakil hata gili goze mara sukel.
Masakil ma fi de gwar be raji peso. Ya hasikira.
According to the review findings and post-2015 development plan agenda by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, teenage pregnancies is extremely high in South Sudan. 1/3, that is 31% of 15 to 19 years old young women have started childbearing.
From 6 up to 6, as a mother, I'll be completely busy with my children. But these days, because of the doing business, even the salary the husband is getting is not enough. We mothers, we are trying to get up since at 5. I'm going to make tea. I'm selling these vegetables in the market or having my restaurants. So I have no time for the daughters. That's why all those things are happening. Even the blame comes back to as we are mothers.
Access to secondary education for girls remain a challenge due to financial constraints, domestic chores, childbearing, social norms that view marriage and schooling as conflicting.
You know, teenagers, this is a stage. A teenage stage, it cannot be controlled. But you as a person or a parent, you can control a teenage age of your child by taking care of that child and by supervising on him or her. And me, I go across to girls mostly because we are the girls and we are the future ladies of South Sudan.
Increasing the number of female teachers who can really handle these issues. Some of the girls are really shy.
The government of South Sudan has identified education as a priority in its development plan. The 2008 Child Act and Transitional Constitution provide for the right to free and compulsory primary education. The Child Act also explicitly states that no child can be expelled from school due to pregnancy, that young mothers must be allowed to continue their education.
Most of the girls are socialized with the idea that they will grow up to be married and they will produce the highest number of children, you see. So the idea has been a problem because it is now reflected in the number of girls who are going to school and even those dropping out of school. If you compare this to the number of boys, there are more boys who are in school than the girls because of the socialization of the girl child right from childhood. So what happens is in many of our communities, many of the girls, as soon as they get their first menstrual period, announcement goes around that they are now ready for marriage. But we know that most of these girls are not yet, they are immature. The pelvis is not really adequately developed. They are not mature enough to carry out the business of carrying a pregnancy for 9 months. There is also the issue of physical maturity, mental maturity, psychological maturity, social maturity for the function of the mother. So you find teenage mothers who are still children also bearing children. So children bearing children, taking care of children is something which is not good.
Let parents take care of girls to finish their school. If I give a child I'm going to back to school, I want to be a doctor.
Okay. Child marriage is still a huge problem in many African countries, with many young girls in particular losing their future as they are forced to drop out of school, encounter health problems, and often face abuse. Silvano Yokwe Alson reporting for EBC News, Juba.